What's up, everybody? How are you guys on Friday? So this is day 5, your last day of this mentorship, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that you have learned a lot of really valuable things, and if you think about it, they're really simple. It's just about consistency. So I'm going to provide you with your very last assignment and some encouraging words that will help you from here on out every day in your business. And notice I said every day. Every day. So all the things that you're learning, you need to be doing them every single day. It's about consistency. When you do consistent work plus hard work, then together that creates success. So if you're not doing it consistently, you cannot expect to see success. If you're not putting in the hard work, you cannot expect to see success. So think about your journey so far. If you are a coach who is rejoining and revamping things, were you consistent before, like every single day? Did you just expect people to show up and run to you? Did you expect everyone to say yes? Did you quit after a while because none of those came true? Well, the thing is that you have to be consistent. One of the biggest things that I want to just continually remind you about is that if you're not consistent on social media, people don't trust you. They don't know you. Even if they think they know you, if you only post a couple of times a week or once a day, when you go to invite them to a challenge group, they're clueless. They have no idea what you do. They don't trust you. They're not going to say yes. But if you're consistently providing value on Facebook every single day, several times a day, using the tools that I already provided you this week, 3 times a day, guys, they're much more likely to say yes, or at least start following you to think about saying yes. Like you've planted that seed and it's more likely to be planted and grow than if you just aren't consistent. So remember, consistency and hard work equals success, right? So, okay, so your assignment today, your assignment for day number 5, and I'm sorry I keep looking over at my notes, but I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Your assignment for day 5 is I want you to list out 10 new friends, new people that you've never contacted before, and say, hey girl. Just send them a message and ask how they're doing. The easiest way to do this is to find people that you have something in common with. You have kids in common, your profession, your something they posted on a website or a recipe or something. Find something in common with this person and just send them a message and say, hey girl, how are you? I saw that you posted about this. Ask a question. Literally 10 of those, just, hey girl, how's it going? With no intention whatsoever. And I know a lot of people, they say, well, it just feels weird. Well, then your intention is wrong. If it feels weird to build a relationship and build a friendship, then your intention with doing it is all wrong. So think about what really our business is about. Of course, you want to eventually earn money. You want to help these people in challenge groups. But at the end of the day, they're people. And we're building relationships with people. We're building trust with people. We're creating friendships. My dream, my vision is a sisterhood of like-minded people. So you have to remember that first. Hey, Brandy, how are you? So that first assignment for today is to make a list of 10 new people that you're going to send a hey girl message to. All right, so I already told you kind of how to make that not weird. And if you feel weird, then your motive is wrong. This is not supposed to be weird. And maybe you're not like a social person. But listen, this is a social business. And so you're going to have to learn to get out of your comfort zone and start creating friendships. So these are 10 new people that you've never talked to before. I want you to list all 10 of those and you're going to post it in the group. And then the second part of this assignment is after you have built a relationship. So this next list of people may not be the same people. But after you've had conversation and you've acknowledged them as a person and you've started talking with them, building a relationship, a friendship, the second part is you need to invite them to your next challenge group. So the part 2 assignment for today is to list 10 people that you've invited to your challenge group. So say you have a cousin or say you have a close friend that you can say, hey, girl, listen, I know that this would be amazing for you. Tell them what's going on with our challenge group. We've been rocking it for so many months now, and you just can't help but share it. You've gotten great results, and most importantly, you've gotten involved with a community of positive women, and it's really helping you. So you want to specifically invite her because she's the kind of person that you want to be involved in the group. So send a message inviting specifically to your next challenge group. So that you need 10 of those. So more than likely, the first 10 are not going to be the same as the second 10. The second 10 are going to be people that you've already built a relationship with, or you already have a relationship with. And of course, invite them. Then post to the group. So post 10 new friends that you're going to send hey girl messages to, and then 10 people that you officially invited to your next challenge group. Okay, that's your assignment. And so now at the very end, I can't believe it's already been 5 days that we've been together for this mentorship. So the thing is that this business is not easy. Why? Because it's all in your control. I say that, really the Lord's in control, but you have the control of whether you stay consistent on social media. You have control whether you invite people. You have control whether you let fear or let anxiety or let doubt seep in and keep you from doing your activities. So honestly, it's a lot easier to go clock in and help someone else build their dream. It's a lot easier to do that. It's harder to work hard for you, but I'm telling you, if you are consistent, you're going to see such tremendous growth over time. And that growth may not be in a dollar amount. That growth may not be in a huge team rapidly, but the growth that you can start having in yourself by doing personal development, by continuing to build friendships, by being consistent with your workouts, being consistent with your nutrition, guys, you are going to grow substantially. I was just telling my husband earlier, I feel like a different person than I was 2 years ago. I do. I feel like a different person. Now, some days, are you kidding me? I'm a hot mess and I act like a hot mess and it's terrible. But on a lot of days, I just feel better. I feel different because I've been working on myself diligently. So that personal development piece and that nutrition and that fitness, you can't forget about that. You cannot forget about you because you are your brand. You are what people follow. You have to be working on yourself constantly. So you can't stop when people say no. You can't stop when you feel like it's not working. Because the thing is, there's two different types of coaches in this business. There's coaches who succeed, or there's coaches who quit. There's no failure. There's no failure. And that word failure is something that I felt like I was constantly. I was failing at everything. And I would say that I'm failing. I'm failing. But you know what failure is? That's just telling yourself that you're actually doing something. When you fail, that means you took action. And maybe it didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to work out. Maybe the end result wasn't what you wanted it to be. But it doesn't mean you failed. It just means that you haven't gotten where you know you're going to get. But in order to get there, you're going to have to fail a lot. You're going to have to feel lost. You're going to have to feel inadequate. You're going to have to feel that you don't have it all together. But I'm telling you, if you let those feelings that you think that you don't have what it takes to be a coach, you think that you're not going to be capable, you think that you can't grow a team, you think that no one cares, if you let those thoughts dictate and rule your coaching, then you're not going to make it. You're going to quit. You're going to be the one who quits. You're not going to be the one who succeeds. So you have to go in this with an open mind and recognize that this is hard because you have to decide what you do every day. And if you do the things that I've told you to do, I can promise you, you're going to grow. If anything, you're going to grow. And I always say, you know what? If I don't end up replacing my income, make big bucks in this business, if I don't end up making the dream team that I know God's going to bring me, I'm a better person. My marriage is better. I'm healthy. I mean, the benefits of doing this, they outweigh quitting. They outweigh quitting. It's a no-brainer for me. So I hope that you feel that way too. So Make sure that you are building relationships and creating value for people. So think about that. What are you interested in? When you get on Facebook, what are things that catch your eye? What is interesting to you? So be interesting and be interested in people. So create value. And when I say value, I mean the quotes, encouragement for people, tell people why you're doing what you're doing. Don't just post it, but say why you're doing it. And if I can tell you 1,000 times, please trust me on this, live video is the way to go with everything. If you're creating a whole bunch of text posts, just push live video and go live on what you want to say, especially if it's encouraging and motivating. Guys, people are desperate for light. They're desperate for people to bring them encouragement. And so you are needed. You, not me, but there are people who only you can help and that really need you. So know you are here for a reason. Know that it's going to be hard at times. Know that you're going to have doubts, but that is part of this business. So I am here for you. I'm pumped up for you. Know that in our team page, there is tons and tons of files. In that file section is a bunch of stuff, too many for me to even go through and tell you about. But if you're struggling on building a relationship of what are you supposed to say to people, if you're struggling to what to recommend as far as a fitness program, I will tell you on that one of the biggest things that I love about On Demand is we use our prep week to say, go check it out. Go pick 5 workouts, and I recommend 5 workouts for these people, and I say go do all of those on demand. And if something else catches your eye, try that too. Let them try stuff and then pick a full program. I always recommend do not do hybrids. I recommend doing the full program from start to finish, because when you start doing hybrids, you start picking what you want to do. And when you start picking what you want to do, you don't get results, because the trainers have put everything in place for a specific reason. So be really careful with that. But other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Nutrition, we're not experts. We're not supposed to be experts. You have tons of resources as far as nutrition plans and everything, all in our file section in our team page. Your coach also should have some, but you've got everything you need. And I will say that over and over from the very beginning. You made a declaration that says, I have everything I need. You do. Google search it, go to the coach online back office. Guys, you have everything you need. So now you should feel empowered to move forward with all of this in a positive way. You should be a little bit apprehensive and be like, okay, is this really happening? Yes, it is. But know that you have all you need. Know that you have the best support behind you, and know that we're in the trenches with you. It doesn't matter how 5-star, 10-star, 15-star, everyone has to work. We all have to find challengers. We all have to support people. We all have to run challenge groups. This is not something that you're just going to be able to work really hard and just sit back and glide with this. That's not how this business is. This is about working hard for building your dream. And I don't know about you, but I am willing to work hard for my dream. I'm kind of over working hard to build somebody else's dream. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your evening. Again, I'm so thankful that you took the time to do the training, and I'm super excited to watch you grow and watch our team grow. And I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.